My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend?
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Who's going to walk away with bragging rights? Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. How did he absorb that hook?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He fails to score with that left hook. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
He misses with that jab. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Counter right. Neither man really defending themselves. Not a lot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Let's get it started in round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it? Nice punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh, what a punch! I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Good counter punch. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You'd like to see more jabs. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice job by him to block that jab. Nice counter. Missed him with that uppercut. Just misses with that big right hand. There's a counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Nice exchange here from both men. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bowe, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered. He's fine. Don't let him get confident. Don't even expect him about his death tank now. He's right.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He missed with that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Another scoring shot there. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Now, go into the low. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He just misses with that jab. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. Best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Punch, counter punch. And he misses with that jab. Do you believe what we're... This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every...
Round 7, here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Good counter left hand there. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He misses with that jab. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up.
Round 8, and we're off again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he just missed with that left jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Absolutely.
And we enter the night. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They exchange punches. Both men step back for just a moment. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Solid punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Lands with the right counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
It's so important now in this first minute to prepare and happen. Like that one. Hard work, thinking, give the only jab and then let your shots go. Go away and get back into this fight. So look, don't get the jab and don't get carried away. Don't fight with tension and what you...
Time winding down as we get set. It's round 10. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
A swing and a miss. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? When are we going to see a jab from these two? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously...
Let's start 11. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. misses with the left uppercut. Good left counter that lands. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? These two are the perfect dance partners. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set the shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't walk.
Left counter scores. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Fight. It's so important now in the first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
There's the bell for round 12. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell are we going to do now?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
This is easy for us to say and comment here at ringside, but those guys can see what they've got to do. I understand there's a lot of pressure. I understand there's some guys that are just naive or inexperienced, but just give them a break. Give them a little time.
Nice counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Beautiful counter shot. Big swing and a miss. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.